Another reason why it's so essential to be really careful what frequencies we are exposing ourselves to is because the frequencies that we are exposing ourselves to directly affect literally the structure of the water in our body. And if you think about what percentage of water we are, we're kind of like about 80% water. And if you look at the Masaru Emoto experiments, he literally proved that water has literally a memory, a really good memory. And when it was exposed to things like hate or resentment, and then he froze that water that had been exposed to those emotions and those words, um, the structures that water crystallized into were really kind of like ugly and really resembled those emotions. Okay. And then he did the same with like emotions of love and gratitude, and the structures that the water froze into were beautiful, and you literally looked at them and you think, God, that's what love looks like. And what does this tell us, about what we're exposing ourselves to? It literally tells us that, our bodies, the structure of what we are, our molecules, is forming based on what we are being exposed to, the frequencies we are listening to and surrounded by, and also the emotions that we are giving our body, because frequency and emotion are the same thing. And as I mentioned in my last video, the music, mainstream music, and things like the television are intentionally designed to take us away from frequencies that are healthy and natural for us, like the frequency of nature. Okay. Mainstream music is intentionally infused with very unhealthy frequencies. And I'm sure if some of you, most of you who are sensitive to these things as I am, can feel it when you listen to mainstream music. It's got a nasty energy, you can feel it, and that's intentional, because the things in this world are controlled to control us. Okay, so understanding this, understanding what frequency literally physically does to our body, really emphasizes to us that we need to be so careful about what we are exposing ourselves to, and how it's even more important to come back into nature and expose ourselves to frequencies that are really healthy for us and are actually helping us. And also to be really careful about, what emotions we are staying in. Are you in places around people that are bringing out really nasty emotions in you? Perhaps you have a friend group who gossip all the time and it's kind of bringing you into this really nasty energy. Just understand that that is literally physically entraining your body. Our body is mostly water, and water, we know for a fact, remembers these things that we are exposing ourselves to. Okay? And so it's really beautiful if you think about it. This video is kind of a warning, but it's just also so lovely and magical.